Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Pillars of Eternity 2. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you chose to join me today as we, well, side with the Rauatai. I think. We'll find out.
To Serpent's Crown at once. I'm counting on you.
Well, yeah, because we're gonna kill the Queen. To Serpent's Crown first. Oh, right. I had to talk to Takeo. Takeo, he just needs a little bit convincing.
Captain, our partnership grows more complicated by the hour.
Takeo worries the white spot on his brow and avoids eye contact.
To serve on your crew would make me complicit in the death of the Kahanga. How could I do this? I say that even trickster Ngati expected more from her favorite son.
Takeo turns to face you, his eyes full of hurt and indecision. This third option over here, since when do you care what others expect, is so... like, that's just that saying that option is just revealing that you don't understand what Takeo is about, I'm not really sure why it's there though, because we sort of, I mean, maybe because you can have this conversation, like you can have these options no matter what your status of your relationship with him is, but we have already gone through this. The thing is, the real question is, this is framed as being for the good of the people, framed by the Rauatai, and I agree to a certain extent to the with that assessment, but there's no certain extent here that you cannot say anything that goes in the favor of the people, which is really weird. It's, yeah, I don't know. It's a companion dialogue, so maybe it doesn't matter as much that it doesn't say that, but Onakaza's reign is over whether or not I hold the knife.
I do not seek to change your mind, Captain. If the Juana did not earn your trust by now, then there is no going back.
Because the distinction here needs to be made between Juana and the royal family. And the royal family isn't the Juana.
The Kahanga will be expecting me. By Ngati's lamp, I hope that you find what you seek on Ukaizo.
It can't end this way. Stay with me.
I say it is not so easy to turn your back on a beloved.
Takeo cautiously turns his eyes up to meet yours.
I trust you, Captain. The plans of Mother Ngati are beyond mortal imagination. I may yet help my people.
The side of Takeo's mouth twitches. He nods, resolved to stay.
If you are the adversary of the Kahanga, I say the royalty must be prepared to pass my mother's most fateful test.
Can I ask you some questions?
What say, Captain?
No, it's done. So we get to keep Takeo, contrary to Maya. Well, possibly because Maya has a romance as well. I don't remember. Well, actually, Takeo sort of springs it on us as well. So it might, like, there is no reason to believe that Maya doesn't have a romance tree. Yeah, Takeo stays with us, which is really good because I need him. I need him in a party. It is kind of complicated in a team of 5. A single character is crucial. We have seen already, specifically Maya more than anything. For Rauatai, says that person over there. Yeah. He also said don't let up. But it's just cut off.
Captain.
You received a message from Pallegina.
Our partnership grows more complicated by the hour.
We have had this conversation.
To serve on your crew, I say that even trickster, I do not seek. The Kahanga will be expecting me. I say it is not. If you are the What say, Captain?
Oh, there it is. Okay, so, unfortunately, I didn't get to read Pallegina's thing because he stole my focus. Pallegina's farewell. She leaves me. She fights for Valia. Yeah, that makes sense that she would. Pallegina mes rei, frerma guane du frermas mes canc solias. That's her whole title. I don't remember what it means, though. To the Watcher of Cadnua, lately of Nekataka. I regret to inform you that due to your recent hostile actions towards the Valiant Trading Company, I am obliged to return to my superiors and give them a full accounting of our time together. I will not be returning. If you have any concerns or complaints about my service, please direct them to the Duchess or Duchess Spirento. Am I wrong in saying that her superiors didn't earn her trust at all? But then again, did I earn her trust? Pallegina's, I should say, in the previous game. Certainly not in this game. We didn't travel with her all that much. But that it's what I was gonna say. In a game of only 5 people in your party, and with such complex character designs or character builds, it is a game that that's where we're going. It is a game that really doesn't require or doesn't reward at all losing a character or changing characters even. In the first game, there's always space for you switching one character or even 2 at a time because there's no one character that's a be-all and all of the party apart from perhaps Durance and Adair. But even Adair, you can make without Adair. You need to get every other character to make without Adair, but yeah, you can go around with
any intruders you find. We take no chances today.
Can you take
Spare no one.
Darnation. I've never harvested a royal soul before.
well, let's find out what happens. I'm sure we're gonna find out that they're basically all the same. Or maybe not. I don't know. How do I get over there, though? Fast mode activated because we don't need that. Oh, crap. Okay, well, I guess we're not going there. Yeah, we have the, Roderick. Well, we didn't get his soul, but his soul does have some consequences in the first game. He's not really royalty, but he's a lord. And it's, well, is he considered loyalty? Or royalty, I should say? Because the... Oh, no.
Huh?
Yeah. Get going. You're gonna be seen. You didn't get seen. That's freaking hell. Is this supposed to be a stealth thing? Because I want to do a stealth thing. Oh, get out, get out. It dare, you idiot.
Right away.
Well.
Hey, that wasn't
Yes. Is the correct response to spotting me. You should not have spotted me, you dummy. And so in this game, basically losing one of your characters is basically losing your whole team formation. Maya just was absolutely crucial for me. And I think... Oh yeah, we're killing them all, aren't we?
Buddy the lad.
Yeah, there's no going around that. And Takeo, now that I have respected him properly, and now that his AI is also automatically casting spells that I usually don't cast, actually, and a lot of them are really, really crucial, yeah, he's pretty important. So I'm really glad that he stays. Also, he's my lover, so that's another thing. He is... I don't know. Takeo is an uninspiring character, I think, from just a gameplay, not gameplay, I guess, but, you know,
Quiet time.
from me as a player. He is very one line, very one note. He's difficult to grasp, which is interesting at the very least. Yeah, you're going down. Mm-hmm.
Lost the light.
Sneak. Okay. More archers. Okay. But I don't need to go there. No, actually, don't I need an extra... Didn't I need another way of getting into the palace rooftop somehow? Didn't I have that? I don't remember having it. But apparently... they thought I did. The people from Rawatai. Okay. What? Did we get another combat? No. Yeah, we're good. I don't know what that wind is, but I think that's just must have been Takeo. Yeah, it's just chill fog. Okay, let's get upstairs.
A shed.
Oh crap. What can I do here? Well, Maya can handle.
You were saying?
Can handle that one by herself.
For me.
The real question is, can she not be spotted? Because I think those guys are gonna all aggro. Oh! That's a shame. Nope, they all aggroed. Okay, everybody's going over here. You're not sneaking. Maya can stay up here. She's gonna take a little bit of damage, but such is life. Adair is apparently not interested in going up there. That is a really bad thing. I have no idea what you decided to do. Maya might die with this. She has some evasive abilities, though, if I remember correctly. The evasive roll. Whee! Where's the other one? Oh, there it is. Whee! And another one, please. Where's it? You only show the range if it's... I think there's an option for that. So now Takei is at the front, and everybody's basically dying and being transformed into mincemeat. And,
Makes no difference.
thought you were friends. No, we're killing naked thing. So, yeah, even though we couldn't tell Takeo that this is for the good of the people, I mean, we ended up kind of doing that. But at least he made the point for himself rather than us making the point ourselves. But still, even though we didn't get the full cathartic argument there, I think we might actually still get it in what is about to occur.
Real quiet now.
And I say that just from the game acknowledging that there is such an argument to be made, because, you know, when you overthrow kings and queens, historically speaking at least, there's always a faction, well, not always, but usually there's a faction of people that are in favor of that overthrow for the good of the people. So, you know, at least they make the pretense.
Look.
So it's good that we can make that pretense at the very least. Not that I disagree with that pretense, it's just that partially disagree, or I... oh, come on, I hate you. Partially, oh, I'm reloading. I'm not reloading, I don't need to. I'm not gonna get detected. Where does that guy go?
I sense the predator in the water.
I smell it in the air. I don't actually know how to say it. Oh, you jerk. Okay, murder them all. Yeah, that's just how it goes sometimes. I bear no responsibility. You are all jerks, and you're clearly here to die, basically. All I really need to watch out for is the prince. Because I really don't want to kill the prince. But I don't know if the prince is gonna show up upstairs and be like, "Oi, what's up? Why are you killing my sister? What's this all about?" And I'm like, "Oi, but it's the thing. The poor that you're basically starving, so you can have all the nice things up here."
Lost the light.
And he's gonna be like, "Don't make any pretenses that you're doing this for the people." And that's where my partial agreement comes in. Don't make any pretenses that you're doing this for the people. You're doing this for your own selfish needs. And I'm like, but Elthas, yes. But Elthas, he's killing a lot of people. You're all jerks. You all, the Principe, they're all jerks, absolutely. My god, why can't they unite? I mean, I guess, well, that dialogue, not that, oh, is that the correct way? No, that's the correct way. I was going in the wrong direction. Oh, it's a good thing they died. That conversation that we had, that reunion with every leader, that's just the most revealing, really, after all is said and done. They're all jerks because they couldn't unite, and the queen was definitely one to not want to unite. But I expect this to be done shortly. See, she's not even aggressive, which means that we have a dialogue. Which also means that...
Say that the days of shielding myself behind polite smiles are at an end.
Which also means that the people that we killed downstairs were absolutely inconsequential, soulless husks, because they didn't have dialogue, and they should, honestly, if I were designing the quest, I would definitely have had them say anything at all before actually attacking me and dying wordlessly. Onikaza curls her lip in a restrained snarl.
This is the city of my ancestors, and it whispers every truth to my ear. I knew death would come wearing an outsider's face.
It doesn't have to end this way. Surrender and outlive your reign.
I would give myself to the sea before I allowed my homeland to be wrested from the tribes. This is your mistake to regret. Consider your choices from Tangaloa's maw.
And here, again, the conflation between the tribes and her. We're not wresting it from the tribes. It already has been wrested from the tribes, and that's the problem, or one of the problems. We're wresting it from you. You're not the tribes. But yeah, it has already been wrested from the tribes in many regards, many regards. And all with her... Well, not by her hand, but with her consent. But again, that's the whole political... considerations that we have had already throughout our interactions with her. Gesturing to her attendants, Onikaza moves to attack. She does! She actually attacks. Good for you. Let's see what this is gonna end up happening. Okay, so... Okay, paying attention to you, that is good enough. Let's see what the KO is about to decide. We are gonna get Chill Fog. That's not a bad idea, go for it. We also have some Perception or that, but it's on the wrong thing. Then it's focused on Takeo. Did she just randomly do that, or... either way, that's good. We also have this Garden of Bad News up there. Sounds like a good deal. Takeo is waiting. Okay, we got Chill Fog coming up. Actually, that's Moonwell, I think. I confused the icons. I think I saw some chunks of meat flying already. Okay, that's good news. I'm playing this on hard, right? That's... Yeah, on veteran. Right. Yeah. I was like, this team is really powerful, mind you. But also the casting of the proper spells is what really matters.
That's true.
And keeping Takeo from killing us instead. Nigathos Pillar or something. No, just attack normally. Or that. Attack normally over there. He really likes casting that spell. Which is good, but it's just bad when you're
Good work, Captain.
in this.
Oh, gods, what have we done? What have we done?
Well,
I hope this does less harm than good, but I don't see it.
First time I've ever had royal blood on my hands.
we got the Serpent Crown over here. Oh, we also have... Oh, the Palaginus Farewell. Doesn't matter as much. Sure, keep it over there. What is this like? For 1 intellect, 1 perception, plus 10 accuracy is pretty amazing. Minus 10% recovery time for 5 seconds when critically hit. Hiccup. Really good, actually. Might use that. Maybe for Takeo, because he sucks at accuracy. We'll see. I don't know what helmet he has. Let's see. Exceptional Scepter. And the rest is good. Okay, Takeo. Oh no, he can't use a helmet because he's a godlike. So I can use a helmet. I have the Champion's helmet. Looks very similar. I mean, not very similar. Sort of similar. It's got the feathers. 3% action speed, weapon damage. Yeah, it's just good things. Yeah. Okay. That's that, I suppose. No prince. But also no consideration about the good of the people. And people saying this does more good than bad. Well, the Rawatai are ruthless. And they're also inconsiderate of the culture of the Huana, which is really counterproductive for the whole saving the Huana. But their biggest gripe, if I remember correctly, is against the Valian occupation. Oh, the Burn Book wants to talk to me again. I think that's a prince. Atsura approaches, sidestepping the twitching bodies and pools of blood. His expression is carefully inscrutable until he meets your eye.
It's a terrible shame, this dreadful waste of life. Still, the skirmish here will forestall much longer, bloodier battles in the future. I hope that comforts you as much as it does me.
He eyes you, a carefully sympathetic frown on his face.
Our soldiers have taken control of the district, and will do the same throughout Mikitaka. The prince has fled, but there is little he can do now. The queen is dead, and the seat of power in Deadfire is ours.
If it's not obvious by now, that's not the prince. But, I don't know who that is. I don't remember Hatsura. Coming from him, this is a simple statement of fact. You detect no triumph or elation in his manner. You're responsible for the welfare of all Deadfire now, not just Rawatai.
And we shall see to it.
He nods gravely.
As for your passage to Ukaizo, Karu can introduce you to your conveyance. She shall meet you at the Brass Citadel by the docks. I shall return to my office in the Brass Citadel once I've seen to matters here.
He crosses his forearms over his chest and nods once. So we never met the prince? Or did I kill the prince without knowing? Because that might have happened as well. Okay, so we have dead people over there, but we definitely don't have dead people over here, because we didn't kill them. And look at the game, actually, not just putting a bunch of dead bodies where people were before. Good for you, game. Good stuff. Anyway, let's go to the Brass Citadel then. We have access to everywhere now. Okay, Brass Citadel. Well, I say we have access to everywhere. We do, except for in the Brass Citadel, we can't go to the command. It's by the docks, so I suppose the outside works best.
If I collapse, just drag me on a rope.
This why you always got dirt in your hair?
What? You mean the grave dirt?
You did it. You really pulled it off.
I don't know what they were going on about. I think that was just a random conversation. But Karu is over here. Azanui Karu is grinning fiercely, her pipe clamped between her stained teeth. She starts to clap you on the back, but pulls you into a bone-crushing hug instead, the musky smell of gunpowder and white leaf waft off of her.
You've given Rawatai a future. Thanks to you, we have only to seize it.
Still grinning, she clenches her left hand into a fist. The other soldiers are doing their best to remain at attention, though they can't help but exchange glances and whispers with one another, nervous and excited at the same time. You have a responsibility to do right by the people of Deadfire too.
We'll clear out the pirates, establish bigger ports, and regulate the sale of luminous Adra.
You should really forbid it, but I mean, I guess it's better than what the Valens wanted to do. But it's also not my call, I suppose, because I'm not from Rawatai.
Deadfire will be every bit as safe and orderly as the rest of our empire. You have my word.
She nods solemnly, holding your gaze.
But if our efforts are to mean anything, Then we must get to Ukaizo. Come, it's time you saw what Okaya's engineers have been working on.
I wonder if I took to worshiping Andra, if she could make me forget what I just heard.
You helped Ralatar establish a foothold in Deadfire, and I promised you a way to Ukaizo.
That was unrelated, that thing with Andra. Karu holds her wooden hand over the empty water. What are you showing me?
Our engineers at Sayuka have developed a one-of-a-kind vessel that will give us mastery over the seas. And you a means to reach Ukaizo. I give you the Blade of Takoa.
The waters below Royal, and a dark shape begins to surface. It's always submarines. Everybody knows it's always submarines. It's that and werewolves.
Thanks to our engineers' dedication and Ivera's magic, the Blade of Takoa can travel beneath the water. The storms of Andra's mortar won't stop you. They won't even touch you.
Karu glows with pride and satisfaction. This is impressive work, Kazanui Karu. She crosses her forearms over her chest, still smiling.
Now comes the time to put it to use. You'll go to Ukaizo. If our predictions are correct, there should be a way for you to disable the storms somewhere on the island.
She focused once more on the mission before her. She grows thoughtful and intent.
Once you've done that, the rest of our ships can secure it. And you can face Aethys.
The ghost of a smile lingers in her face. Her eyes are bright with exhilaration.
The ship will be waiting for you at Queen's Berth. Try it out, see how it handles. Once you're ready, we'll follow you to Andra's mortar. In the meantime, I'll be at Serpent's Crown. We've both got our work cut out for us.
She crosses her arms over her chest and gives you a final nod. That submarine is really interesting. It is really interesting. It clearly is meant to dive really deep. Well, I would say it can't be that deep. How deep can this thing be? I think that animation was just not necessarily thought through. But submarines like that, historically speaking, submarines started off being very small for a very basic reason. The bigger the submarine, the more pressure it's under, because there's bigger surface. There's bigger surface, and there's also a bigger pressure differential because of the bigger interior. And submarines, even the bigger ones, are all not completely pressurized some of the time, because you can have just the weaponry out in the water. I think I'm pretty sure torpedoes can just be in the water. I'm pretty sure I'm not sure though. I'm not sure. But anyway, submarines are very cramped, and the reason for that is, because they're very difficult to keep pressurized, or rather, depressurized. Because underneath the water, the deeper you go, it's very pressureful. The water is very heavy, and that is a big problem. So a submarine that just meant to evade a storm, you probably don't need to go any deeper than 10 or 15 meters. So you probably are not going to be subject to tremendous pressure at that depth. On the other hand, the animation really sort of implied that the submarine was just meant to go a lot deeper than that. But, what do I know? So, Queen's Berth. Yeah, but I don't need to go to Queen's Berth. Do I need to go to Queen's Berth? I don't. You're lying to me, game. I just need to leave by sea. And I select the submarine. Yeah. Or whatever it's called. It doesn't have sails, so it's basically the same size of a normal boat. And just... what's the means of propulsion, then? If it doesn't have sails. That's... that needs to be explained. I guess we're going to be able to tell by just looking at the submarine. You don't have enough crew members to properly manage the ship. because they're busy elsewhere. That's really interesting. Huh. Well, we're going to take care of that in the next episode. For right now, I'm Critical RPG, and this has been Pillars of Eternity 2. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.